Hey, what's going on, family? It's another banger here, man. This video was sent to me, man, about this Caucasian woman was talking about broke women wanting to go to these places or talking about people who can't afford stuff themselves. I watched it already, and I'm gonna react to it on the show. She got some very valid points, man. We have to sit down and listen to her because it is a lot of people that say, well, you can't take me here, or I don't go there. And it started with that one lady. It started way before that, but it went viral with that lady probably about a year or two ago. She said she refused to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I understand in certain restaurants, you know what I mean? But I did a show a few weeks back. I think the first date should always be a cheap date. We trying to get to know each other. Why am I gonna spend $200-300 on you right out the gate? I don't believe in leading with my wallet. I believe in trying to get to know you because you might not be interested in me and I might not be interested in you. So we finna sit up. I'm finna sit up here and splurge on you, and then we never talk to each other again. No, let's go to brunch. And that way, if the date go well, we got the rest of the day to kick it. But if the date don't go well, I ain't out no more than about $50. You know what I mean? Or chicken wings and fries. I said chicken at me, but or a coffee date or a walk in the park date or something to just to get to know you. You know what I mean? And you get to know me. And then we can, well, this can go well. Let's you know what I mean? Let's do something else. I'm not a guy that just want to be a cheapskate all the time. But what I am going to do is I tell my son, I tell my daughters, see my daughters, hey, don't expect to go to Nobu's and all that stuff. Most men ain't gonna do that. Some guys will. But I tell my son, hey, it's chicken wings and fries, coffee date, brunch date. Man, we ain't finna spend no $300-400. It's just gonna happen. Well, I'm gonna take you someplace you can't probably take yourself. And I understand a lot of women out here say, well, I can do it for myself. All right, we'll do it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a hard guy. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it is a lot of people out here. Like one guy, he was in this, and I saw this for my own self. I was standing behind her. People phone rang, so of course you gonna look. She had him as rent money in her phone. What the heck? His name is rent money in her phone. And I just chuckled. And she probably knew what I was talking about, but rent money? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. But let's hear what this lady got to say, man, how she break it down, and we go from there.
Why is it always the broke ass women that got the most to say about broke ass dudes this and broke ass dudes that, and broke men don't have anything to offer? Meanwhile, these are the same women that used their last dollar to take an Uber to some Netflix and chills guy's house because they don't even have a car. Make that make sense. The same women that are preaching independent this and independent that and they pay their own bills are the ones that are on government assistance, getting money from their baby daddies, having their parents pay their freaking way. Meanwhile, claiming they do it all. These are the same women that don't have a 401k, that don't have a savings account, that have nothing to offer a man. And the only reason that she doesn't want to go 50-50 is because that man's bills is more than she makes in a month, even at 50-50.
And I do hear that. A lot of women saying, hey, I ain't going 50-50. You know what I mean? I think when it comes to the housing situation, this is just my thing. I believe in paying the mortgage. I believe in paying the rent. You know what I mean? I think the man have to provide the shelter. Now, ladies, ladies, I think it's on you. If you can afford it, because not everybody can afford it, to make sure the light bill, phone bill, food in the house. And maybe the man can pick up another if you can't afford it. But most majority of women now make more money than men. You know what I mean? If you look at the income, most women are more educated than men. So the income paradigm has shifted as far as that. But I don't care if my spouse make more money than me. I'm going to pay my mortgage, whether we got one house or two. I'm a hustle or do anything I got to do to make sure that mortgage or mortgages get paid, because I think it's the man responsibility to keep that shelter over his family here. But let's continue to see what this lady's talking about.
that is secure, that has her finances together, and that is financially responsible is not talking about broke ass this and broke ass that and what is he going to do for me and what is he going to give to me and what gifts is he going to buy me. Like, obviously, if you're only making $12 an hour for 20 hours a week at a part-time job, there's no way that you can come in and even pay 50% on a $400 bill. That's going to be like your whole freaking check, girl. I have never seen a woman that's secure with her finances ever talk about broke men, because she actually knows what she brings to the fucking table. You can always tell the broke girls by what they want a man to buy them, because they can't afford it themselves. These are the same women that are always talking about my deadbeat baby daddy, but you're broke too, girl. If you weren't so broke, then why are you dependent on his child support or government assistance? Make it make sense. I swear, it's always the broke-ass girls that go so hard for broke-ass dudes because it's project.
You know what? Some people are like, oh, she talking about sisters. Let me say this. Since I've been on social media, I have seen some hood, ghetto, other nationalities, man. I have seen some hood, ghetto, white folk. I have seen some hood, ghetto Hispanics. I have seen some, not many hood Asian people, but I have seen them. So one lady was like, man, she's just talking about black women. No. I have seen some baby mama white people, some baby mama Hispanics. I have. So I think she makes some very valid points. But this is my thing. It does seem like the broke people or the women hook up with the bad boys that can't really do anything for them. I believe of dating up or equal. I know some people like, well, what if she just ain't there yet? If I see if I was in the dating market, which I'm not, happily married, man, happily, you got to show me some strong potential for me to date down. And people are like, oh, what you mean date down? You have seen a rich man date a broke woman, but you really don't see a rich woman date a broke man. You really don't see that. And I believe in being equally yoked, not just spiritually, but personality, financially, if possible. Now, if that woman has potential to help grow me or the business, hey, I can see that because I see growth there. But if you just want to walk around with Fendi bags or I don't know all these designers because my wife don't wear a lot of designer stuff or bags. If you just want all these bags, $10,000, $20,000 bags, what do you bring to the table to get that $10,000 or $20,000 bag? You know what I mean? We're not finna just blow money like that. So it is a lot of broke people out here that want other people to take care of them. And it's a lot of men out here starting not to lead with their wallets no more. You know what I mean? You got a lot of guys out here that, oh man, I got it like T.I. old song. It ain't tricking if you got it, it's always tricking. It's always tricking whether you got it or not. Now, if that's your lady, your wife, hey man, my wife got the credit card. You go do what you got to do, babe. Go buy what you want. But if we just met, nah, you ain't putting no work in. There's no there. I'm not a little truck of mine on the first date. We're not balling out because I'm not trying to give the illusion of I'm be rent money in your phone. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of broke people out here. It's a lot of broke women out here. You know what I mean? It's a lot of women out here. I can't do this videos I got coming that me. I'm trying to go through them because I don't just put out anything. But it's a lot of women out here and men. It's a lot of broke men out here too. But it seems like society been pushing the woman over the man. And so now this shows about broke women, as this lady was talking about. It seemed like a lot of women say, hey man, I can't afford this. I got to get me a husband. I got to get tricked with this feminist stuff. You know what I mean? And it's okay to be pro-woman. It's okay to be a strong woman. I can do it by myself. But at the same time, that's not how the Bible, how the Most High said it should be. That woman should have a man. You know what I mean? Now I understand you got a lot of brothers out here, a lot of men. I'm not gonna say brothers, but a lot of men in general that's locked up, that's deceased. So it is probably a man shortage out here. But at the same time, it's somebody out here for you. It's somebody out here for you. Now it might not come in the packages that you wanted physically, but if it's for you, they're gonna treat you like the queen that you want to be treated, and they're gonna take care of you like the queen that how you want to be taken care of. You know what I mean? And physical, you can work on the physical. Now you can work on the height. Now if he's vertically challenged, you know what I mean, he's short king. He's short king. You know what I mean? Not every man can be 6 foot and up. You know what I mean? He might be a short king. So hats off to the short kings out there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if it's for you, they're going to be the best relationship that you could possibly have. And he's going to take care of you emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And with that said, man, I'm Abrew Yashar'el. Peace and shalom. And stop being broke. Talk to y'all later. Bye.